just need
All right.
DN DJ. Oh no, someone did a thing.
It was probably me.
Oh no.
What happened?
Blame Discord. They fucked everything up.
Alright.
I think I like turned my video off when I like deafened.
You did.
Okay.
You disappeared for a second.
Alright,
Then.
we're still good. Okay, no.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I thought your new program like put us back in the right place or something like that. I thought you had that all.
What?
Yeah.
No.
What the hell, Will? Yeah.
Absolutely not. It's all it is we have a new overlay if you check Twitch. That's it.
I don't.
Is Will still futzing with stuff?
No.
Yes, he wants you to shut your camera off and turn it back on
I
again.
will fucking do it.
I was gonna say, how's my audio? Do I need to go?
No, you sound great.
It sounds good, but if you shut your video off and turn it back on, it'll sound better.
Okay, great, noted.
You're a bad person. I'm glad you fell down the stairs. That's right. I said it.
Wasn't even real St. Patrick's Day. He fell down some stairs. Like, what the fuck?
Yep. It's a true story.
Although, I still say Nicole pushing down the stairs. He's just covering for her.
Muffins.
As much as I wish that was true, she was not home, so it's an impossibility.
Like I said, covering.
All right. Well, I'm done. So whoever wants to.
Whoa, roll 20 out of dark mode.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
It's actually kind of useless because everything else is still bright on the screen.
Yep.
Well, so I had to go in and turn like everything else in Google to dark, and it ended up being fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna do that though.
Yeah, that's way too much work. Like, just use the use that orange light setting in like Windows that everyone else does, and it's way easier on the eyes. Whatever the night light,
Night nut.
night.
No, I can't have nightlight on because then when I try to do the raid, everything is the same color and I die. Seriously, for Final Fantasy
Phoenix?
doing Phoenix? Everything is orange and I can't see the
Everything's
circles.
orange. Yep.
Josh, you know how you fix that?
Turn off nightlight. I know.
No. Turn your camera off right now for a second, then turn it back on.
Everything will get fixed by turning your camera off and on again.
You know what's gonna happen is something's actually gonna fuck up where I'm gonna have to do it. And he's gonna think I did it on purpose.
Yeah,
The boy who cried wolf.
I think it's called Crying Wolf, exactly. I love how orange my screen is.
I thought you were just spray tanning.
It's still bright out here. I can't turn my orangeness on.
Yeah, it was really weird. Like I was washing a pan, and it was like 6:30, and there was still sunlight coming through the window. I was very confused.
I did not drive home in the dark.
Are we doing an intro, or do you not have one?
No, I do. It's just a song, but I have one. I'm sorry, not just a song. That was rude.
Yeah,
it's
what
an
the
amazing song.
So rude.
Hello, new bar friends. My name's Nipik, and I will be known a long time from now as the world's greatest healer. Why, of course, my build: 16 cleric, 1 monk, 1 artificer, 2 warlock. What else would it be? Oh, Jode? Yeah, I know him from a long time from now. I figured I'd come back to see how it all got started. Jode, hit us with the next verse.
Tangrist left with a somber tune, and the party took solace in the large saloon. Buying drinks for the patrons within, Barley was quite generous at the inn. Jode seeks out the wonderful mage, and learns about the writing on his little page. He leaves his crown to be cleansed of evil, because Tiamat's rage turns kobolds appetival. Barley stays up drinking away his sorrows, as an ear from a goblin does Craig borrow. Learning of sadness and strife from the past, the party knows that Craig must return home at last. Seeking to finish the job at hand, the party meets with locals who despair to their place in their lands. Seeking to gain the favor of the Dragon Clan, they offer a trade. Information for aid in their top-secret plan.
Good job, Josh.
Let's go.
Okay. So last we left, everybody was heading out to figure out a way to basically get into the Dragon's Keep. But I think before any of that happens, as you're walking through the street, you see Uru walking up to you, and she's kind of like waving, and she's like, Jode, Master Jode.
Mr. Toru!
She says, I had a breakthrough, and we finished the spell early. The bracelet. Come. We can get rid of it now if you want.
Jode has a very teethy grin, and he's really excited. He looks to the party.
We go now?
Absolutely not.
I feel like we have other commitments already.
You're very busy, Joe. We don't have time for your magical garbage.
It's
I
okay,
go
Joe.
without.
I can still imbue you with the power of the dragons.
Let's get the bracelet off his arm, please.
We don't need.
He starts chewing on his bracelet again.
What is a healer?
She says, and I finished the other project you had me work on too. We can talk about that when we get there if you want, or we can do it later. But I really think you'd want to see it now.
Yes, we. I come late.
Other project? She make you a bad dragon dildo.
What other project?
Is she
No.
translating some runes? Oh, his secret project. Never mind.
Yeah.
Project for Goblin McScroll.
No, but I have one already.
She make more.
Oh, interesting. Do tell me more. I am
We
very
go
interested.
see.
Okay, onwards then.
So she leads you back, and she takes you in, and she's like, Jode, okay, all right. So and she starts like kind of walking around her shop, kind of like, it seems almost aimless, but she's like pointing at things, like she's making sure everything's in its place. And she says, okay, come, and put your arm up here. And she points at the table at something that's very clearly too tall for Jode. And she said, oh, right. And she pulls over a stool, and she points at the table, and there's an empty scroll laid down on the table.
And
she
look at
says,
that axe. I can't believe
your
there's
arm
an
right
axe there. Jode, I don't know about this one, man. Look at that axe.
No, it'll work.
And she says, she's like, quickly, I don't know if we, I think I can do this if we do it right now. The energy is just right. Can you put your arm up here, Jode?
Jode puts his arm out.
So as Jode puts his arm out onto the scroll, she, Mr. Uru, she's like looking around the room, kind of like, just making sure, it seems like just making sure that everything is in its place. And after a few seconds, she nods and she's like, okay. She's like looking at the party. She's like, F's, can you come here for a minute?
Okay.
And she says, to expedite this, I'll need assistance.
You need me to cauterize the wound?
She hands him an axe.
She looks at you quizzically.
Just checking.
Um,
Baba,
she
no,
says,
funny.
she says, no. Just put your hands down on the table, and she kind of like points to either side of the scroll.
Mm.
And she said, she says, you'll feel it. You'll know what to do when the time comes. And she puts her hands down on the table as well. And one last time, she kind of looks up and looks around the room at a few things to make sure everything's like in its place. And she starts to speak an incantation. It is nothing you haven't heard before, like hearing F's or Rodok, cast spells. And after a few seconds, a rune appears on the parchment underneath Jode's arm, and F's, you start to feel like a magical energy is like pulling towards you, pulling towards like the table, towards the scroll.
Like pulling me towards it, or just
Not necessarily you physically, but just like it's like it's a channeling feeling, like it's like sucking something out of you.
Hmm.
So while this is happening, am I able to extrapolate the processes and so to make note of how to do it myself later? Could I Arcana check it?
Yeah, I think you can probably Arcana check that. I was gonna say either now or after it's all done.
Seth is writing a check for someone else to cash right now.
Sure. Do
Yeah,
whatever the fuck you want.
you're starting to understand like what like it's all basic stuff that you've seen. It's like it's a ritual cast, but it is done in a way where she's kind of combining multiple techniques that you haven't seen used before, including having another person there to help with it.
Okay.
all right.
So she continues to kind of like close her eyes and speak the incantation. And after several seconds of channeling, everything just completely stops, and you can hear an audible click as where there was no seam before on the bracelet, there now seems to be one.
You did it.
Go just kind of gurgles with glee.
I chopped Jode's arm off.
Joe, try
Jode
to
is
cast
now
something.
armless.
Now time for that axe, right? My man.
Joe, cast a spell. Test the waters.
Preferably a cantrip.
After the cantrip. Hold on.
Cast
Jeez.
Tasha's Hideous
Jode
Laughter
casts
on
Wish.
Oh my god, could
at
you
level.
imagine if I had Tasha's Hideous Laughter? Oh my god, I need that spell now.
On Uru.
Oh, there's scrolls here.
Shit. I only have 2 cantrips?
Yeah, you're bard. Bards don't have shit. But Hideous Laughter should be a level 1 spell, so if you're looking in the wrong spot.
Oh, well, I don't have that. I have Bane, Charm Person, Dissonant Whispers.
Charm me,
I have
charm
Healing
me,
Word.
Charm me.
Preferably a cantrip.
Go big or go home.
I wander outside.
I'm going to cast. I'm going to hold up my. What is it? I want to say Orcatina. That's what it's called. What is it called?
Concertina.
Concertina. Thank you. Hold up my Concertina, and I start. I start singing, and I cast the aid spell.
And what are you casting the aid spell on, or who rather?
I am casting it on. I'm casting on our lion friend because he didn't threaten to chop my arm off.
I also
Are-
didn't threaten to chop you off.
You're welcome for
You know
me
what?
using my magical prowess to get that
threatened
thing
it
off
3
of
times.
So you now have
You-
5 temporary hit points.
Nope, not
Is
temporary.
that for 8 hours?
Oh, is it max?
Yeah, it's max.
you. Yeah,
Oh.
it changes your max.
It raises
Yeah.
you up 5 and also
For
heals.
8 hours. Yes. Damn, that's a good spell.
It to your surprise, the the spell is cast, and now Pritos is enchanted with aid.
I mean,
I
I'm
can't
just
believe
saying
you
it
have
affects,
AIDS.
like,
I'm
three
so
people.
sorry.
It affects like 3 people.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
He's
don't you?
only cast it on Pritos. That's
You
it.
only cast it on
To
Pritos.
3 people. Up to 3 people.
He gets
Just give-
15 now. That's what that means.
Just give all 5 to Pritos.
She says, there was collateral damage when removing that, though, and you look down at the bracelet, and where it was, beautiful and shiny before, it seems to have kind of lost its luster. It
Is
is
it now a dirty gauntlet?
it's I mean, it's just a metal gauntlet, but there's nothing like, there's no sheen, there's no shine, there's nothing like appealing about it anymore.
Will it raise
So
my
not like-
AC?
So not like Urkin's gauntlet, where it's dirty but everyone still loves it.
Oh, wait, no way. No need.
So
Don't
she
throw it
she
away.
says,
I put it in my bag.
and can I have everybody roll perception?
Oh boy.
Can you? God damn it.
I got a 13.
17 maybe.
Oh wait, I didn't.
Plus 5.
Oh my God, I'm an idiot.
Roll a fucking 8.
I got to open the character sheet in the right browser.
Oh,
I was like, why is this not rolling over here? What did I do?
all right. So Rodok and Pritos, you notice that the child, Craig, he is kind of like off in the corner of the shop, like rummaging through a pile of stuff.
Wait, what do you got there, buddy? You find something fun to play with in this magical workshop?
What do you have there? A knife. No.
I don't think there's anything dangerous here, so you're probably fine to play with all of it. Go nuts.
Like, there's no gun. It's fine.
You're only young once. That's what Pa always said.
Alright, let's leave the nice lady shit alone.
So she Uru says, "Oh no, he's fine. Don't worry about it. He's not going to get anything." And as she says that, he turns around and he
With
has
a gun.
he has a gun. Yeah, he has a crown sitting on his head, and he's kind of like prancing around back and forth.
Oh my god, it's fucking adorable. Someone take a painting? I don't know what we have here.
And Uru says, yeah, except for that, can I have that? And she goes to take it from Craig, and he kind of like runs off thinking that it's a game to the other end of the room. She says, Craig, she doesn't know his name. She's like, I'm sorry,
I love how Seth has acquiesced to it.
I really need that. Yeah, I really need that back. Can you please? And then she makes like a knowing look over to Jode as he's like running away from her.
Do we roll perception or anything for
Violet.
suspiciousness?
Biley!
Craig, no means no. Come here right now. Yeah, you have to know where to set the limit in these kids, and this is the line, Craig, right here, right now. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2,
And
2.5.
so he's still just like dancing around thinking that it's a game, and Uru for the first time seems a little agitated and says, we really need to get that back. Jode, we gotta get that back. Come on, let's go. And then she starts trying to get him too.
I cast command on Craig. I need a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, and I command him to drop the crown.
Craig has a plus 15 on all saving throws.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
You little
so
bastard.
he's like
Altruistic
dancing,
as
kicking his
fuck,
feet
Craig.
back
Tell
and
us
forth,
God, I understand.
like a jester, and just like has a crown on his head. He's just dancing and running back and forth around the room. And Uru again is getting more agitated at this, and she's like, this isn't a game. Please give it back.
I dare say the child told you to go fuck yourself.
I walk over and I put my stern dad face on, and I will.
Someone web him.
I'm gonna take the crown from him.
Okay.
I got mean dad face on. Like he knows it's fucking serious now.
He looks up at you kind of like sheepishly and takes it off and puts it on the counter.
Thank you, Craig. It was the right decision. You know, sometimes you have to realize if you're the only one laughing, it's not actually funny. That's an important. Write that down and tell everyone about what I said someday.
Aw. Will is super into making dad lessons.
Yes. There were some aspirations cast against my character
Accusations?
last session that I did not appreciate, and I'm going to fix that now. I was originally going to pull my gun and shoot the crown off his head, but I felt like that was a bad choice.
Just living up to everything that we said.
So I have steak flavored Lay's.
Oh, was that your thing
Sounds
in
gross.
GroupMe about steak today? All right, that makes.
No, that was something very different.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
the traditional holiday celebrated 1 month after Valentine's Day.
I guess knowing now that possibly there might be something that I should see with the crown, I'm going to go walk up to the crown.
As you walk up to it, Uru's like, and she goes to grab it right before you do. She seems very uncomfortable with the situation, though.
You guys awkwardly touch hands on the crown, and there's a moment. We don't talk about it, but it was there.
It's gotten very weird in here.
Are you going to try to grab it, or are you just walking up to it? What are you?
So she like kind of grabbed it away from me.
Yeah, she went to go grab it and like pull it away right as you walked up to it.
So while the group is like playing a game of like crown grab ass, can I stealthily examine whatever collection of scrolls are currently available?
You fucking.
Roadblock, I'm
I'm-
gonna count to 3.
I'm so
Sure.
sorry. I don't know there. All right, what kind of roll would you like me to make?
Sleight of hand, because you're
Um,
obviously gonna fucking steal them.
Yeah, I mean you're just trying to
Mr.
look at
Sticky
the scroll
Fingers.
selection.
I am perusing.
I mean, you don't need
Go
to
ahead.
make it. You don't need to make a roll. You see the same ones that were there prior.
Okay.
Which were these.
I'm going to look at Uru and I'm going to yet again try to grab the crown.
Okay. So as you do that, she tries to like pull it away again. Can you make a? I don't know, a
Tested strength save.
No, I was thinking like a something like a sleight of hand or
Acrobatics.
something like that. Yeah, just because she's trying to try to pull it away before you can touch it.
Contested acrobatics. Contested sleight of hand rolls.
So she goes to pull it away, but just as she pulls it away, you're able to put your hands on it before she can, and she's like, Jode, I really don't think you want to. And she's like, I'm just gonna, I can't do this anymore. We need to get rid of this now. And she's like very uncomfortable. She says, this is not something, I don't know where you came about this or why you have it, but I've been studying this all night. We need to get rid of it now. The only reason I made sure that we got your shackle off is because we can't you can't be around this. None of you can. She's like, I need to find a way to get rid of it.
What? You seem very upset. That just looks like a crown. I think I've seen something like that before.
No, you never seen this crown before at all.
Inside
I
check.
mean,
Love you, Jode. Trust her more.
14 insight roll.
Do I have to roll deception? How does that work?
No. I mean you can. I guess you can roll persuasion to try to convince them that they don't know that they're to make them second guess themselves.
All right, well,
Okay, that's fair.
second guess indeed.
And you guys can choose to roll against her, or you can just choose to ignore it because it's PvP rolls.
I'm gonna say that the 18 persuasion won over my 14 insight.
Okay.
I'm like,
I
"Alright,
mean,
it
I don't
seems
care
like a
one way or
crown,
the
it's
other.
fine."
I do. I guess not that much.
That's true. What should we do with the crown?
You need to dispose of it. You need to get rid of it. It contains unimaginable power.
Oh, really? You know, I did come to this land looking for great magics.
Things.
It's really hard to maintain a scholarship in higher education without having something publishable.
She says the kind of magic that's held here is the kind. It's not from this world. It's this.
I'm not from this world.
This object doesn't belong on this plane. Don't you understand?
How would we get rid of it?
I literally came from the Feywild.
It's like, then you do understand. This doesn't belong here. We need to get rid of it now.
Should we send Rodok with it?
Yes.
So as things are getting, more and more heated, can I have everybody roll perception one more time?
Come on,
Maybe I'll actually roll something good this time. Hey.
Oh. Fuck you, Barley.
Rodok is
I know
just
everything.
busy looking at the scrolls.
So with the conversation heated, Jode's holding on to it, just kind of like just loosely holding it, and everybody's kind of yelling back and forth. And Craig goes up and tries to grab it again. And Jode,
the big bad, and we have to kill them. Yes.
noticing what happens, goes to pull it away, and Craig, it slips from his hand, but he just enough to touch his finger on it, and a blinding flash of light appears, and there is an ear-piercing, almost kind of white noise sound as the entire room is engulfed in this bright white light.
God damn!
I pop out my crossbow.
You look down at yourselves, and there is no body. It's almost like you are dreaming at this point. There's no, you're just a kind of floating consciousness through the ether right now.
I knew I should have shot that kid in the back of the head.
And after a few seconds, the deafening kind of white noise sound dissipates, but at this point, there's nothing. You hear nothing. You see just kind of this blinding light in all directions. And after what seems to be hours, but you're really not sure how long, how much time has passed, everything starts to reverse itself, and the white light slowly dissipates, the noise comes back and then fades one more time, and you find yourself in a different area, somewhere where you were not before. And you're all here, but the only people that are there, Uru is gone, Jode is gone, and Craig is gone.
Craig! I guess Jode by extension, Craig.
How will I know what
Yeah.
happened last time without Jode?
My boy, my precious
Yeah.
boy who I love and who loves me appropriately as a substitute father figure who is good at his job. Craig!
I should have robbed that lady blind if I knew this was going to happen.
Oh, you didn't get one scroll, did you?
Nope.
Oh,
I chose to be honest.
you fucked up. Okay. So,
So,
Rousey.
Yeah.
All right. So all of you are prone on a nice stone floor. As you start, waking up, your eyes open. You notice Jode is gone. You see his paper hat on the floor, but no other sign of him. And you are in a room with a large lit brazier with blue flames coming out of it. And you see there's someone in front of it muttering an incantation.
Oh, Craig, thank God we found you.
I level my crossbow. Hey, buddy.
Mhm.
Can you tell us where we are?
The man turns around looking extremely panicked and wide-eyed. And he goes, "Oh, it worked! It worked! Thank Ilmater, it worked!
Fuck are you?
What worked?
You're here! You're here!"
Where is here, please?
And so are you for now.
I'm talking.
I don't think you understand. You're here. You're in Latherton. You're here.
So we were in bigger water. Where is Latherton?
Where's bigger water?
I assume Latherton is where bigger water meets soapy water.
Wow. All right, we're done, everyone. That's it.
Back it up.
That's it. We're done. No one can beat it.
Holy shit, that was awesome.
And Chris is gonna mute himself again until the next quick moment.
Chris hasn't said anything in 32 minutes. He was fucking teeing that baby up.
He was ready and willing.
Are we this guy's summons? Are we the Knights of the Round? Like, that's pretty awesome.
Fine, sir, can we start with your name?
Hey, where's Craig? Craig!
What about Craig?
I'm just.
I'll
I'm-
follow
Who's
you.
Craig?
I wander away. I'm just shouting Craig.
Wait, don't go. As you turn around, Will, and wander away, you do see
Who's
Barley.
Thank you.
You see two people who are dressed similarly to the man in front of you, kind of slouched down, and there's blood protruding from them onto the ground in a carved circle around you guys, heading towards the brazier.
Jesus.
Oh, this doesn't seem great.
Ah, fuck his blood.
Pa told me about things like this, and they never ended well.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see if I know what the fuck is going on.
Hey, me too. Cool.
So you know that it's somewhat magical in nature, but it actually has more to do with, I guess, some sort of holy power than it does magic.
This is some divine magic bullshit. I'm out. I'm out.
Hey, Barley's
I'm
in, and I know everything there is to know about this. Looks like blood. All right, who's up next?
Your name?
I'm sorry. My name is Cedric, and I'm one of the followers of Ilmater.
Why are we here?
Can you spell
The
him all
stories
there?
the stories
I-L?
foretold that you would come, that you would come when we needed, and you came.
Fuck.
Oh my God, we are his summons, guys. That's so awesome. Like, if, fuck this, and where's Craig and all that, but this is pretty awesome.
Okay. Why are we needed?
So what happened to your friends, buddy?
That they were needed to summon you from beyond. They needed to bring you here.
There looks like some slit throats there, buddy. You
No.
You into slitting people's throats?
It's part of the ritual. They slit their own wrists. I'm sure that you would have noticed that, but the travel must have been too much for you. I apologize.
I go make a medicine check to see if these guys might be alive.
And also, can we hold on a second? We're only worth half a weirdo in a basement each? Not even a whole weirdo? Like, that's just... I
Well,
gotta
there was
think
two.
about that one. Yeah, but there's 4 of us.
That's
We're
true.
only worth half a weirdo.
All right, I gotta make a medicine check.
Well, blood magic is quite potent.
They're dead.
It's
They're
it's,
definitely dead.
it's half
Great.
a step away from necromancer. So I'm not cheating on this gentleman here either. And I wave my crossbow threateningly.
I turn
That
back and
crossbow only worked in the old world, and this one is just a regular crossbow.
I turn back and tell them they're dead, and tell Rodak he can loot the bodies.
I'm not really into that, but all right. What do they got?
I'm not into that, but also, yes, I do it. I absolutely do it in spades.
You actually gonna search the dead bodies in front of this guy?
Look, it might be the custom of this world. I help him.
We don't know what the fuck.
From where I am from, we have a mantra called "Waste not, want not."
I call their underpants. I need some new underpants.
And I am fairly
Start-
certain our
Are
lizard
you-
folks friend here can make a pretty decent barbecue out of your former compatriots.
As you begin desecrating these 2 holy bodies, Cedric kind of looks in shock and he says, "That's not necessary. We have everything you need here. Please,
Listen,
come with me."
You summoned us. You don't micromanage us once we're here. We do things our way.
Be careful when you say everything. You haven't met Barley yet. He's into some pretty weird shit.
Cedric, stand in the corner while we loot your friends.
I'm gonna need a football helmet filled with cottage cheese.
Welcome aboard.
All right. Well,
Josh.
if you all right, they have 2, I guess, fairly well made robes that are colored green and gold, and they each have a symbol of Ilmater around their neck.
Cheesehead colors. No, thank you.
I take one of the holy symbols and just leave the robe. It seems kind of gauche, the coloration and all. Can't really blend with gold and green or
I like what I'm wearing.
I understand. Those are the colors of Latherton, unfortunately.
mm,
All right, Cedric, we're gonna need some more information here.
Yep.
Why are we been summoned?
I-
You can kind of see where this is a little like we're a little on edge here.
troubling.
No. I understand. It must be extremely frightening to be brought so far and not know what's happening. Please let me take you to the council. They can explain all. They'll explain everything.
Please, yes,
Okay.
do that.
All right. So as he leads you out of this room, he takes a bolt out of the door and he opens it up, and you are funneled into the entryway of what looks like a very... Oh my god, that's so loud.
I'm just setting the mood for what I believe is happening.
No, I had to turn Fred boat up before too. I hear
All
what
right.
he's saying.
That happened. I was like, I was like, wait, what the hell is going on?
Ambiance. It's called ambiance.
So
I mean,
you
this is obviously
see,
fucked up, so listen to the music.
Guys, you hear the music? Like, I'm really nervous.
I think we're about to walk into a boss fight. If you,
so as you walk out, you see just a very ornately decorated hallway, and you can see everything is made of perfectly chiseled stone. And he starts bringing you down a corridor, a few different paths up some stairs, and as you're walking, you pass by fairly well dressed individuals, all of them wearing different variations of the colors gold and green. And eventually, you start hearing the muttering is you're being led across, and you hear things such as, oh my God, it happened, and things like that. And eventually, you are brought into in front of a door where there's 2 guards posted out, and Cedric looks at you and he says, "Just give me 1 moment before I let you in," and he proceeds to go inside.
I put my
leaving
hand on
you
Rodok's
outside with the
shoulder and
guards.
cast guidance.
Rodok, what the fuck? I'm right here.
It's guidance. Trust me.
I'm right
Don't-
fucking here.
It's not bless. It's guidance.
Fine, and then I give Barley guidance because I can do that too.
Thank
It's
you.
a very common trick.
All right, and
Wow.
while you guys are while you are giving guidance, you eventually hear a large bell ring twice, and then the doors open.
Bing bong.
And Cedric is on the other side of the door, and he beckons you inside.
You can go inside.
I walk in the middle of the group of people.
I walk right up front. I don't give a shit.
So as you walk up, you see there's a few more guards posted, and there's a large red carpet that you're walking across, and in front of you is kind of a half round table with 5 Aasimar sitting before you. And you can see one of them, much older than the others, looks at you and he says, "By the gods,
Yeah, that's
it's
us.
true."
What's up, Gramps?
How do you do, fellow?
Where's Craig?
Who is Craig?
What have you done with him?
Don't worry about Craig and him. Just
Also, Jode.
And Jode by extension.
Esteemed council members, we were yanked from our world to wherever this is. As you can see, we are rather disoriented. We demand answers.
but first, if you would like Barley to calm down, he's gonna need alcohol.
I'll take a pint if you're offering, but I still want Craig.
We will, of course, host your many needs. We have food and different ales and wines galore. But first, let us answer your questions.
Okay, let's start with why we're here.
You were chosen by Ilmater, apparently, to be the ones to come. We didn't choose who came. We just asked that someone be sent.
Hmm.
So, by that reasoning, if a dragon popped up in the middle of your basement, you would automatically assume that to be the blessing of your god? That seems highly illogical.
Ilmater would never send a dragon.
I
And he
mean,
kind
we
of-
were missing Jode, so he was our dragon.
As I said, Ilmater would never send a dragon.
Hmm. Okay. So, what do you need help with?
There's been a disturbance. For years, the Kingdom of Latherton has watched over the forest to the south. And it seems something has not unnoticed that we've been here watching. And now it is impossible for anyone here to enter the forests. We needed someone from beyond. Someone that was new to those
Define
lands.
Possible that you're physically blocked, or just everyone that goes in that doesn't come back.
When they pass through, they disappear.
Or semi-jam?
Have you tried tying a rope to someone before sending them in, so you could pull them back?
Heard they
That
did
sounds
this with
really
the
familiar.
Fey explorers that went into. I think they were slaves or something. They were mining mushrooms, and we tossed them in and pulled them back. Yeah.
We have tried many things.
Have you
It
tried
is
that
time.
specifically?
Have you tried burning the forest down?
We dare not.
You dare not. But
Why?
why?
It's just trees.
It's what's within the forest.
What's within the forest?
Within the forest is the means to undo our world and every other's.
Can I
And
get
it
a
was-
Can I get an order of vague with a side of vague on top?
It was the forest, and it was the druids and nymphs within that protected those lands.
We have a druid.
Druids are my jam.
And I'm pretty sure Barley's not a fucking nymph, so yeah, I think we're good to go.
Wait,
That
did you
might
just
be
say
a different
Bar-
character. Hold on.
Wait, Barley's what?
That might have been a different character. Sorry.
No, he's
Get it-
not.
get
He's
in my-
not
get in my
a
multiple
fucking.
stuff.
I'm pretty sure Barley has fucked a nymph. That's what you were trying to say.
I think
I'm not
I think
promiscuous. What have I done to lead you to believe that I am promiscuous? Like, then I feel like I am being typecast.
I turned to Barley as F's. Barley, have you fucked a nymph before?
Yes, definitely. I just don't like people assuming that I've done so.
Your coming
Listen.
was
Huh?
prophesized.
Let's go find some dryads. I hear they make great good berries.
Were we limited? Were you limited with how many people you could summon here? Because I'm confused why Jode and Craig aren't here. Is it because you only had 2 dead guys and we needed 3 dead guys to get all of us here? Because
By the wording of your compatriot, one of them was a dragon. And Ilmater would never bring a dragon.
Why does Ilmater
I mean,
hate
he
dragons?
was a tiny dragon. I don't know if kobolds are even actual dragons. I'd have to check the PHB, but like they're dragon adjacent, but so is F's.
It's true. Yo.
And Craig was definitely not a dragon. We're 90. That's too much. 47% sure Craig was not a dragon. He may actually have been Tiamat. We don't know.
That sounds like a dragon to me.
I mean, yeah. Craig's a definite hard if, but I mean,
Would you say you're racist against dragons?
No.
Oh. Just kobolds?
Sounds like you're racist against dragons.
Racist against dragons. Oh
That
god.
guy's doobie his face on like.
Yeah. I'm hearing
Welcome,
a lot.
Josh.
I'm hearing a lot-
Welcome.
I'm hearing a
We-
lot of
we just came-
denying here.
We just came from a very racist world, and if we're gonna help you, we have to know that you're not on their side.
And the world before that was even more racist. My God, it's everywhere.
It's a freaking pandemic. Can we just like?
All right. So you need us to go into the forest and
Burn it down?
Blow up the world, right? I think that's what I heard. There's a
Blow up the
button
world,
outside.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
do I push the red
Don't-
button?
Don't bring that one with you. And they point at Barley.
This is guns out, buns out, baby. They wouldn't dare leave me behind.
Well, no. Where we go, he goes. Where he goes, we don't go. But where we go, he goes.
He's what we call burst damage. When he throws all his cooldowns, he does a lot of big numbers.
What we need is to know what is happening. And if the prophecies are correct, you will be able to tell us.
Reconnaissance?
Can we get a printout of like the prophecy so we can examine it during our travel? Is that possible? Do you guys have like a spare copy laying around somewhere?
I'm sure that we could have our scribes put something together for you.
Put some paper
Can I ask something
into
about
the
this world?
printer and make a copy. Yeah.
Since we're new here, is magic okay here?
Of course.
They summoned us with blood. Like the fuck.
Oh,
man?
that was cleric shit. That was
What the fuck?
that was divine.
Do we get to go home after we do your fetch quest?
If that is the will of Ilmater.
Oh God, that's
That
a
is
hard
not
maybe,
mine.
guys. They don't know how to send us back.
What if we say no?
Good question.
Then
good
you will
question.
remain here and die with the rest of us.
Cool.
I'm not. I got
We're
else to do.
conscripts.
No more questions.
All right.
All right, to the forest.
Make
No,
another
no,
joke
no,
about
no, no,
water.
no. Before we go to the forest, my friend Rodok here needs some magical scrolls. He was
Oh, I
was
need a
gypped.
machine gun. Do you have a machine gun here?
Do you? They have no guns. Actually, just don't work here. The
Yeah,
physics are
I
different.
pull my gun out and it just falls apart. God fucking damn it.
All
He
gunpowder is wet in this universe.
he asks if he can examine your gun.
Absolutely not. Don't touch me.
I cannot help you if I don't know what I'm helping
Oh
you
my
with.
God, I better end up with a machine gun. I take the bullets out and I hand it to him.
He examines it, and he says, I think I know of some place that might be able to help you.
Okay, like this.
It's in the opposite direction of where we would like you to go, however.
You mean the direction that we're going? Yes, I understand. Your stupid quest is the opposite direction of where the machine guns are.
If you will go as we ask, we will send word to Zynar and see what they might be able to give us.
Okay, that takes care of the guns. Spell scrolls?
I take my gun back.
I'm sure we can have one of our acolytes stop by.
Yeah, I think that'd be helpful on our quest.
Do you have like a spell mart?
A spell mart?
What kind of
Whoa,
shop?
whoa, whoa!
are we
No,
dealing
we don't need a shop. They said they had everything
that's true,
for
yeah.
us here.
Oh, I was just
If
gonna
we're
load
here-
up the cart and walk out the door. I wasn't gonna buy anything. But listen, we have all this gold anyway, and I pull up the bag. Just oodles of gold. I don't know if it works here though.
You want to show them any of the gold, or are you just going to hold it the bag?
I hold it back.
They got beetles here that shit gold. No one cares about gold.
No one cares about gold. Yeah. It's the most.
Actually,
common
your
resource.
currency looks a little weird. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I delete 108 gold from our inventory.
Hey! We're the great summon heroes. Everything's free.
Can I have 108 gold and trade you this stuff that may not work?
They only do it in silver and platinum here.
Have no fear. I'm sure that everything that you have brought with you will continue to function.
Alright, I have this horn of, I forget what it's called. It summons berserkers.
I don't think you did. I'm 100% certain that you did not. As a matter of fact, I remember the other god telling me when we were having God talk about it.
God talk.
That's a really weird thing to say in this room.
Almost blasphemous, I would say.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Oh my God.
It was so OP they had to write the character out of the other world.
The Asmar looks to Fs and asks, "Is there anything that you require?"
Nope. I got everything I need.
All right. And he also looks at Pretos and asks the same thing.
What have you got? Any magical stuff? Armor, weapon, shield. I'll take it. Because suddenly I don't feel as strong as I used to be based on the old feats that I took.
Oh, dude, I feel that feels, man. I do.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
You
We're
got a
in a
cloak of
world that doesn't
protection
have
lying
guns.
around.
Oh
Great.
my God, I felt so strong in the old world. In this world, I can't shoot bullets as good.
I mean, do bullets exist in this world? You're gonna have to switch to a crossbow.
I'd rather die.
I mean,
Listen here, God number 3. I'd rather die. Let me tell you.
And real quick too, just number one, I was not planning on doing any combat this session, mainly because I'm sure that people might want to change some things on their character sheets. So feel free to do so, and so for the next session, just have everything ready for it.
So
But
do I
yeah,
get to,
just
like, redo my
don't be worried
spells
about it.
now that since I built a bunch of my shit around Jode.
Are
You know
saying
what?
that
That's
Jode's
fair.
dead? I don't understand.
Jode's out there, Rodok. He's in the forest or in the
He's in
machine
the
gun
forest.
shop. It's 50-50.
He's with Craig.
You seem really okay that Craig is gone.
I'm not okay at all. I've been shouting about him this whole fucking time. Someone give me Craig.
I think Jode wrote a song about that, didn't he?
Walk, I'll walk, huh?
All that work for nothing.
Thanks for doing that work for me, by the way.
It'll show.
All right. Do you guys have? Do you have any more questions? Any other concerns?
If you've got a cloak of protection lying around, that's the only thing that
Oh yeah, Mesa terrorist for everybody, my dude.
interests me.
I don't know
Other than
Mesa
that-
terror, but I have this gun of terror.
Oh my god, yes. I love this guy over here in the corner. Tell me more. I got a double cloak of displacement and a gun of terror. It is fucking cool.
Never gonna give Jode Dragon's Breath.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, I don't know, Josh, are you done rough-ish with your intro?
A little bit more stuff to go through, but we can.
Yes. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll
Oh, yeah,
let
that
you
was
know.
fine. So, I mean, does anyone have any more questions? I mean, you have 5 Aasimar in front of you. You've only spoken to 1. I don't know if you care about the others. If you would rather.
Listen, there is a group rule in Dungeons and Dragons where you only talk to the one character that's talking to you to be
But-
polite.
But we do need all their names.
Ah!
Aasimar,
So do you ask?
fantasy
You ask his name?
Generator.
What are all of your names there?
The one you've been speaking to says, "I am Neodrim. I am the speaker of the council."
There.
That's the rule, yeah. Only one of them can talk. Remember Silent Bob? That guy was fucked up. Oh wait, no, that was a different place.
He points to another younger man. This is Altedel, and we have Zokam next to him. We have Isra, and we have Hilva, who is our leader.
Pritos, I see you typing in your laptop. Thank you for taking these diligent notes.
Yes, because I am not.
I am updating my operating system in the other world.
If it helps, so Isra and Hilva are both women, and the leader of the council is Hilva.
Oh, why are we talking to this fucking schmuck over here then?
Yeah.
He's the speaker of the council, that's why. He speaks for them.
Hilda, I want to get Craig. Will you send me back to get Craig? And I promise I'll come back. I'll pink you kill a bunch of guys here. I'll be back in a jiffy. Put him in the
Hilda.
weird basement.
Hilva looks kind of at you, not, I guess, more through you than at you, and she says, "Do our bidding, and I promise you will be reunited."
I don't like that's a hard B, and I don't appreciate. I don't even do their bidding. Like I'm not a big fan of that. You want to rephrase it and put it Barley style?
I got you. If we do what they want, you'll get alcohol and bitches.
I want Craig, and I guess Jode by extension.
Hilva also says to you, "One of yours is here, but not within our walls."
The fuck does that mean?
It's fucking Uru. We don't give a shit about her. She didn't try hard enough to keep this from happening.
Wow.
That is a true.
She should have just told us it was world ending. Maybe. Well, we definitely would have done it, but
Side quest.
Yeah, you think she would have tried harder to keep this from Craig? Maybe not leave
Actually,
it in
no.
a pile of stuff where a little kid can find it.
So
All I'm
Sounds like an
saying is
escort
that maybe
quest.
if he had a better parent, he wouldn't misbehave.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
oh no!
God damn, it cuts deep.
I just
And so true. Oh, wait.
can't.
All right. And Neodrim addresses you all, and he says, if there will be nothing else, Cedric will take you to your
Wait.
quarters for the night.
Wait, can we clarify the whole one of yours is here but not within our walls? Are you saying that he was summoned with us, but the summoning went wrong?
As
It's
we
Gingrich.
said, Ilmater would not bring a dragon into our walls.
Oh,
Hmm.
balls.
Okay.
We gotta find Jode. The quest for Jode starts now.
I don't know if y'all remember, but his hat was in the chamber with you. Did anyone grab it?
No. Why would
Retcon,
we
sure.
do that?
His
Yes.
his poor paper admiral hat.
Yes, I have it in my pocket.
I checked my pockets. All I have is pocket sand. All right.
Don't worry,
Let's see
little
these
hat.
quarters.
We'll reunite you with Jode sooner or later.
So Cedric bows and he bids you to follow him. And he brings you first to a large dining hall where there are copious amounts of food. I mean, there's anything that you could probably imagine. And there are chalices upon chalices of wine. And set up, seemingly as if purposefully done, is a large tankard of ale for barley.
Do they have water?
No.
No water for you.
There's no water. See, the other world had no wood. This world has no water.
Pretty hard to do. Pretty hard to do like crops and shit without water.
Yep.
There's also water.
I grab a glass of water for hydration reasons.
I totally trust that.
I mean, we're their heroes. There's no reason for them to kill us now.
Barley, did you hear that? Yeah, there's an entire tankard of ale for you.
I drink it.
If they wanted to kill us, they could have killed us when we first came over. There's no point in feeding us.
That's fucking bullshit. No, they couldn't. Did you see those guys? They're already dead.
Yeah.
You think Cedric was gonna kill us by himself? No offense, Cedric. We love you.
We could have had a totally different welcoming party. So, the way I see it, it makes no sense for them. Logically, it makes no sense for them to try to kill us this way. So we may as well eat up.
So I had to walk away to let my dogs out, and then I came back. What did we learn about the person who's here but not here? You know, in the castle.
Probably Jode.
Oh, it's probably God damn it. No offense.
Literally outside the castle walls because of God.
Oh, he's right outside. Okay.
He probably got carried away by bears or some shit. We should probably
just go out there, right, rather than sleep if he's right outside the castle.
Yeah. Does this forest have a name, by the way? I feel like we didn't get that.
The Forest of Super Death. Yeah, no, they said it.
Forest in the south.
It's not Bell Forest, is it? This isn't like some weird.
Bell Forest.
Actually, Bell Forest, you got it.
Oh, we'll never get to fight elves on bears. That's probably for the best. That would have been fucked up.
So Cedric tells you that you're asked to go to what is known as Ebon's Heart. That is the heart of the forest. And the forest is called Ebonwald. Or Ebonwald.
Eben, like E-B-E-N?
E-B-O-N.
Oh. You know what's weird? I met a person named Eben today. I've never heard that name before. I swear to God.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Now I'm concerned that he may have been traveling from this Roll20 game.
He's a plant.
Dude, this game that Seth and Josh have set up is like really
like
got this whole
this shit is
alternate
immersive.
reality game.
Yeah, it's an ARG setup.
Listen, you are never going to get away, all right? If you're not thinking about it at all times, then the police are going to come and get you.
Yeah, it's immersive.
Are we in Black Mirror?
I mean, the music seems to make it sound like it.
I love how, the music's at the top. I'm sure Josh did not intend it to be spooky as fuck, but as far as I'm concerned, it is spooky as fuck because of the music.
So, while you all are presumably feasting, or I don't know, maybe you don't trust the food, whatever, Cedric, I can't speak. Cedric comes to you and he says some things that you might wish to know before you leave on your journey. We're essentially on a large peninsula here, and we're asking you to go south, and there's a small little village called Ebon's Watch, and the people there of late have not particularly been themselves.
Werewolves got you. That's understandable.
Before you leave, you are more than welcome to see, the different sites we have of Latherton. And I think tomorrow, before you leave the castle proper, our king would like to have a nice meeting with you.
Do we get like
know,
a badge or
morning-
something? How do the
You
people?
did you say a nice meeting? Have you met us?
How do people know that we're all about the council business? Do we get a badge or a paper?
So do we
Visitor
get like a money up
Once
front?
you leave, it might be better for you not to explain your purpose for being out here.
Do you guys
So
get
what
paid
exact-
to be coy? I don't fucking like. Just tell us the goddamn answer, Cedric. You want us to succeed or not?
We do want you to succeed, which is why we think it'd be best that you keep your mission to yourselves. As we don't know the entirety of what's going on, but we do know that something has caused Ebenswald and Ebon's Heart to become a place that we can no longer enter. We don't know what powers are at play here.
Does this world contain like all of our races here? Or are we just going to stick out as outworlders?
You're fine. You're not in the great continent of Milnar, so your races will be fine here.
What's
Well, that's a
Milnar?
bomb. Yeah, what the fuck?
That seems
It's-
like a very casual.
We're
drop.
not from here, for fuck's
You're
sake.
We're not on the racist continent, so you'll be fine.
In
But
Milnar,
they're-
it's all the same races. They're all green now. Like, just everyone.
It's a large kingdom on the other side of the Misty Strait. That has nothing to do with anything happening here. You're fine.
What's this
So
kingdom's
definitely-
name? Did I miss it?
The
Milnar.
entire
Oh, this
kingdom here is of Latherton's territory.
Oh, so Latherton is the. I got you. I thought that was the city's name. Is it
That
like
is
in
that
New
is the
York-
capital.
Is it, like in
It
New
is the
York, New
capital
York?
city.
Yeah, it's like a New York.
It's a
situation.
New York, guys. Okay.
He's regretting that. It's been like 30 minutes. He's just like, fuck this. Cancelled.
He's played this long enough to know what kind of audience he's dealing with.
Honestly,
This is
it's great. It takes like a half hour to go through 5 minutes of content. I love it.
Oh, fucker.
I mean, do you just sit there and go, you're not supposed to question this part. You weren't supposed to question this. You were supposed to just accept this and move on.
Just push us on.
No, honestly, I like it. I expect it. It gives you background. I want you to ask questions, so go for it.
Nice. All right, so we have to go to a small fucking town, then go to the forest, burn down the forest.
No, do not burn down the forest.
We
He
might
only
need to.
knows
We'll
how to
find out.
burn.
We'll find out when we get to the middle. We might have to.
He
It's a
only
druid,
knows how
but all
to
he
burn
does is burn
things.
down
Yeah,
wood.
he only knows how to burn things. He's the
You're
worst
literally sending
druid. Yeah.
You're literally sending a fire lizard to the middle of the forest that controls all of time and space. So maybe let's not.
We're sending a druid to go speak to other druids. Does that not sound logical to you?
He's
No, it's
not
perfectly
normal.
logical.
No, he's not normal.
It's perfectly logical. Don't worry about it. I got this.
I mean, I don't.
I too
You know.
see the logic of the situation. I concur.
Whatever will be, as they say.
I know how to fix it.
Can we just? I don't.
There's
are we
always
done
a
with
way to
dinner?
fix it.
Can we just get, like this is a level 1 ass quest? Can we just be on our way so I can get back to Craig?
We're supposed to sleep. You gotta sleep.
Are there giant rats around that we have to fight on the way?
No. There's one thing that you should be aware of.
Oh,
There is there is a land that is west. Oh my god, I don't know how to read compasses. West of Ebon's Watch that seems to have been, we'll say, under some sort of corruptive influence coming out of Ebonswald. I would suggest staying clear of it for now.
Man, you
I
guys live
burn
in
that.
the
Should we
forest.
burn that one out?
Cedric,
What?
Cedric, this
We
land
burn
seems
that
doomed,
land
by the way. Like, I'm just gonna. There's fucked up everywhere. Like, This seems like putting like a band-aid on a leaking dam situation. Pa always said if it's corrupted everywhere, just let that shit go. Don't bother, just move on.
Oh, is it just move to Milnar, where it's safe?
Can
If the corruption,
let's all go
if the
back
corruption
to
of
our
the
own
heart,
land.
if the corruption of the heart is allowed to fester, uncontrolled, eventually the entirety of our world will be gone.
Let's move you all to bigger water. It's fine.
Where
my
is
man.
bigger water?
It's on the
Back
coast.
for
My
the
God,
other
man.
side of the summoning. The other side of the summoning. Just reverse it.
Based
West
on
of the
mathematics,
crossroads.
2/3 of your population could escape. Based on the half
No,
to
the
one
other way.
situation.
The other way. 1/3 of the population can escape.
What?
Right?
You said 1/3?
No,
What?
because it half or a person can send 2.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Math.
Rodok, you're the worst math wizard I've ever fucking met.
I'm jet lagged from the travel.
That's fair.
That's fair.
All right.
Alright, Cedric, show
What?
us to our quarters so we can end this scene.
All right. Well, he brings you all to your quarters. You each have your own rooms. Should you like, it's basically you're at the end of a hallway, and it's 2 rooms next to each other and then across one another.
Do you have one room with 4 bunk beds? And I don't not 4 bunk, like a bed and then a bed and then a bed and then a bed.
No.
This is the worst place, guys. We gotta leave here.
What the Harry
Gosh,
world
yes,
did you
and.
come from?
Yes, and come on. My God, man.
What sorry world did you come from?
One with
Came from a
quad
big
beds,
bed.
obviously.
Hey, man, we might not have a lot of wood in our world, but it's also not festering from the forest, so
Mm-hmm.
the good and the bad.
Yeah. Alright, I pick a room.
I also pick a room.
I pick the rooms that they don't pick.
I just get the leftovers.
We're all assassinated in our sleep.
Alright, so I hope you all are ready to re-roll new characters, because
That was the trap. All the rooms were mimics, and we're dead. The whole castle was a mimic. This world was a mimic.
So if you guys do go to bed, one thing is going to happen. In the middle of the night, Rodok,
Oh boy.
The worst math wizard that ever existed.
you are visited by Cedric.
Ooh.
Giggity,
Oh
giggity,
yeah,
giggity.
this is the time.
Really early for the romance options to kick in.
Hello, friend.
Bet him well.
What troubles you in this hour?
Is it true that you can wield magic?
I can at times, yes. And I prestidigitation a sweet scent of Cinnabons.
Oh my God, he is.
You had to
working
show
it.
off.
Yeah. Like he's already at your room, man. Like you don't have to fucking put in the effort.
The door opens and slowly a lizard claw puts a bottle of lube in there, and then just slowly closes the door.
Cedric says that the prophecy didn't say that you would be a goblin, but
He didn't
it's
say you'd be
everything
so
is true.
handsome.
Yes. I am a hero. What did your prophecy say? Regale me in the tales of your people.
Hey, is this how uncomfortable you are in real life when someone shows up at your door?
I mean,
I'm
it would be if Chris also reached in from a side window and left me a bottle of lube. Yes, that would be that level of uncomfortable.
You know I would.
Are we gonna have to listen to Josh and Ye like do RP stuff? Because I can sign off right now.
Tell me the tales of your people.
The prophecy was foretold by Niedran, and he said that eventually one day would come where the heart would fester, and that we would have to summon those from beyond. in order to solve the wound. And he said that those who would come from beyond would be a group that no one would have foreseen would be together. That there would be one who wields magic and the arcane, one who wields nature and flame, another with their physical prowess would be able to take on the lands, and another using technology from beyond the sea.
Does your stories tell of a tiny lizard with a song in his heart?
No.
Well,
But-
Jode's doomed.
Although I have heard news of a traveling minstrel, one who is a lizard.
Really? What do they call him?
I'm not sure, but he did come across the Misty Strait here recently.
Did he stop off in any towns?
I think that he was last seen in Ebon's Watch south of here.
Well, then it is fortunate that we are going to Ebon's Watch, isn't it?
But I don't understand. He can't be your lizard man. He's from here. He's, I believe, from Sedaris.
Still, we should meet him. Is there anything else you need to tell me tonight, or can we?
Adjourn to the bed. Yeah.
Oh no, that's for you. So yeah, he leaves you, and you can finally go to sleep.
All right. Me and the bottle of lube return back to the bed.
All right, and with that, you all have a nice, otherwise uneventful sleep, and eventually you are awakened in the morning. You hear bells outside of your doors.
I'm going to talk to my mushrooms.
Bing bong.
So your mushrooms didn't survive.
Fuck.
I'm kidding.
Oh, no. Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm really sad that Joe didn't get to eat your mushrooms, though.
I thought you did, because remember Seth told me the last time I went in there was some missing.
It was not from Jode. I don't know where the fuck happened to him. I have to consult God about what happened with your mushrooms, but it was not Jode. I assume it was Craig.
The fuck?
We should also all blame Craig.
Shit,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he ate the mushrooms, touched the crown, that's why we're fucking here.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Morning, mushrooms. Welcome to a new world. Is
Stop.
everybody doing okay in there?
Let's hear Josh's mushroom.
Yeah.
voice.
The air, the air.
The air?
It's so oxygenated.
It's different.
Nice.
Sure.
I
For now.
Bag. Oh, you lousy fucking mushrooms.
Wow. So there are still the bells that are going off outside of your rooms.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. I think we're supposed to meet a king or something. I can't fucking remember.
Oh, I mean, we could just hang out in the rooms all day.
I believe we have a royal.
Oh,
audience.
checkouts at 11 Fs. My god, man. Pay attention to the rules of checking in.
Let us adjourn to our royal conference.
Knowing these guys are gonna charge us for the rooms from last night.
Yeah, so as you guys leave, you see a little table, and there's some mints and a little check, and it says 500 gold.
I crumple it up and throw it in the garbage.
No. Can I feed that to the mushrooms, please?
Oh, yeah, that's good paper. Compost it.
That's it.
I pop a mint in my mouth.
Good choice because your breath smells.
There's no toothbrushes in this world, I know.
No, there are. You just don't use them.
I use
right.
feline greenies. I don't know if you guys know about those things, but they brush your
my
teeth while
God.
you chew.
I eat charcoal.
Let's go over everyone's
If it
daily
works, it
cleaning
works.
rituals.
I use prestidigitation on my face. It's way faster.
That explains a lot.
Magical cleanliness. Like all y'all.
You look nice. You just still stink.
No, it makes me smell delicious.
How long does prestidigitation last for?
It literally cleans it, right?
Yeah, literally.
I mean,
No.
it's
the scent effect only lasts an hour, but like,
but then he just casts it again. It's fine. It's an infinite thing.
yeah, just whatever the best scent of Axe body spray is. That's
Oh God.
Well, there is
Smells
none.
like middle school dance in here, guys.
Classic Rodoc.
Can we meet the king, please?
Yeah.
Craig is just wallowing somewhere, probably causing trouble. Let's be honest.
All right. So you're brought into a different dining hall, a very large dining hall, and essentially what it looks like is going to happen here is you all are going to be presented a nice breakfast on one end of the table with the king on the other end. You can see a little plate for him and his silverware set up.
This feels familiar. We get thrown into a volcano or prison.
No. Rodak, just go sit at the king's place.
That seems highly rude.
And so there was a servant who escorted you to where the dining hall was, and as you guys entered, you noticed a plethora of butlers and maids waiting for you to all take your seats so they can begin serving you.
This fancy
And so-
as fuck.
Or take my seat.
Large
And
coffee,
so,
please.
That's about right. You are meeting with Putin. How'd you know? So as you guys sit down, they start.
This forest isn't Ukraine, is it? What are you making us do?
They start putting basically mountains of food in front of you. I mean, there's eggs and sausage, bread, bacon. I mean, you name it, and it's there. You seem to maybe have the impression that they're more trying to impress you than the other way around here. And
We're pretty
I mean,
impressive.
I'm more of a black coffee kind of guy in the morning. Like I just.
I guess just to make sure you're not eating.
I mean, I pick. Like I'm not. I got to keep my svelte figure. Keep my decks.
I'm going full bore on the bacon and rashers and blood sausages.
Yeah, me too. And everything that Barley's not eating, I'm just like pointing at and asking him if he's gonna eat it or not.
Absolutely, here you go. You gotta beef
Well-
up, my guy. I need a tank.
One of the servants kind of look at you and they said, "Is this not to your liking? We don't know what they had in your world, but we can make something else for you."
They had fucking machine guns, so unless you have one in the back, leave me alone.
He wants bullets for cereal with his black coffee.
I just want a
I
coffee
will-
and a cigarette. Leave me alone.
I will ask the chef if he has one of these machine guns.
Please don't.
Thank you. That would be great.
Do not do that. Just ignore him. He'll just come around. It's fine.
You're all lovely. I'm a little hungover though. Leave me alone.
And so, as you're feasting on your food, eventually you hear a door on the other end kind of start to open, and you see a middle-aged man wearing what actually look like fairly plain clothes and wearing a crown on his head walk over. And as he walks into the room towards his seat, he says, "I welcome you to our kingdom. I welcome you to Latherton. And I pray that you will help seal the fates of those who would cause strife upon this kingdom."
We got nothing else going on.
Are you telling us to go out and go forth and murder my guy? Because that's what it kind of sounds like.
It's kind of what we do.
I would like to imagine that we're a bit more cultured than that.
Yeah, you weren't there for the torture.
He looks over at Eurodoc and he takes a look at a little parchment that's next to his plate that he has, and he says, "For someone who thinks so highly of themselves, it's strange that he still has a crossbow he executed someone with."
Oh my god, that's a deep cut, my guy.
Oh,
I
shit.
like you. Can you come on our adventure with us?
Where did you come across that information?
It's right here on my paper.
Where did you get that paper, friend?
I told him last night. We had drinks at the bar.
Snitches get stitches.
Or
We
more than one of
have-
us had a nightly visitor.
We have information regarding each of your journeys. We needed to know about those who were sent from the other side.
Ooh, what does mine say? What does mine say?
Bad father.
God, it better not fucking say bad father, because I will lose my goddamn mind. I will lose my mind.
He looks down at the parchment again, and he looks up and he says, "Barley, is that right? Like,
Absolutely.
it makes
like-
sense that
yeah,
you're
like beer,
you're a
yeah.
terrible drunk."
I mean, alright, that's the worst, really. I mean, everyone knows. You could ask any of these guys; they know that shit too. Your magic paper didn't need to tell you that. The bartender last night could have told you that.
And the name is Barley.
Yeah. Remember it.
One of the key ingredients in making ale.
He
Absolutely.
says slightly threateningly.
Listen, we know you have come a long way, and we understand that the situation here might not seem pressing to you. And we also know that information is something that you desperately need, but there's only so much that we can divulge without knowing everything about you. Just because the five say that you were brought by Ilmater does not mean that I can trust you willingly.
Oh, that doesn't mean we can trust you either.
And
Alright.
I understand.
Actually, you said we came a long way? No. We were brought
Yeah,
here.
you murdered some people to bring us here. And what could those pieces of paper possibly say that are going to make... Like, this one fights bums, and this one sets everything he sees on fire, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Rodoc, but that shit goes deep. And me, obviously, problem child. Like, there's no way that your paper says that you can trust us. Like, we might as well just stop eating thank you for breakfast. We're going to go now.
I have one favor to ask as you do the five's bidding.
Another favor?
We're
We're loading up on favors here.
You're doing a favor by doing the five's bidding, my guy.
What's a favor? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's see if Rodoc can do it for you.
I am quite proficient in
In favors.
He's very good at
Yeah,
favors.
I heard that from Cedric last night.
He has 2 hands and a mouth.
That's just
you motherfucker.
untruth
Chris took it too far.
so far.
The Kingdom North. Zynar. We got him, boys.
I do audibly gasp. I suddenly pay attention.
He looks down at the paper again, he looks at you and he smirks.
Yeah.
He says,
Oh, I know what that fucking paper says, and you're damn right it does.
they have the means to protect Latherton should the worst happen. I believe that you might be able to make the journey without raising any sort of suspicion of the other countries.
Just to clarify, this town was in the opposite direction of where we're going, right?
Yes.
Yes. Here, actually, this place has a very, very nice map for you guys.
We are in a different Roll20 game, if you're going to use
You're right.
That will be for the next time.
Oh, is that? Click on the watch thing there.
Wait, what? Oh. I
Oh.
can't click on that. It will literally fuck everything that I have.
It's cool. I can describe it to you. There's a beautiful peninsula in the
Oh my
south
God.
with Latherton.
It's a good thing you're the only one who actually knows, who already knows about all that stuff.
Oh fuck! There's
Actually,
water.
he doesn't know about this side. I have it hidden.
Yeah, I can't click on that though. Every camera will move.
So, so you guys are. So I guess this is broken up into looks like 3 different continents. You guys are what would I guess be described as the southeasterly continent. It's a peninsula that extends up towards the middle of the map, and Latherton is on the northern edge of that. Across the ocean, a little bit northeast, is Zynar, and then if you were to go northwest, there's some landmass, and then the capital Stern, and then if you go directly west of Latherton, you see the continent of Milnar.
Oh, it's a continent of Milnar, and then so the capital is Sedaris.
Sedaris.
Okay. But we don't want to go to Milnar because they're racist.
That is accurate.
Or maybe we do.
We do want to go to fix their racism.
With guns.
With guns and shooting. Well, if I get a vote, I vote that we go to the place with the machine gun first.
All right, Your Highness. So your request is in an opposite direction and across a body of water than what this original quest is. Correct?
Yes.
Looking for some suggestions on how to pull this off. I'm a good swimmer.
Let's split the party. It's fine.
We're in the great kingdom of Latherton. Do you think that merchants don't come through here? You can take a merchant ship design.
We don't know
I actually think that merchants do not come here.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
I think you fucking summon them here like us.
You're the literal king. Can you give us like your private boat?
That would raise suspicion. We don't want them to know.
What if I stole your boat?
Also, I'm kind of averse to boats right now, and I kind of last time we took a boat.
Yeah, that boat was cursed.
Yeah, is that on your paper there?
Maybe we can find a new Craig for Barley though.
It's on the paper next to crossbow.
So,
okay, it is. All right.
It against me still, even though we were on a cursed boat full of undead. I felt like I made a totally rational decision within the circumstance.
We're neither here nor. Come on, my guy. We've moved on. That was like 6 fucking sessions ago.
Hey man, the king just brought it up again.
Yeah, we can't rehash this.
I was asked specifically about the boat.
I am actually curious about the king's stance on the morality of the decision that Rodok made.
Oh my god!
Can we please gauge the king's level of morality based on this, since we know nothing about this country?
Will would like to know that, yeah.
So if you were to ask him specifically about what he thinks about the situation, yeah, he would say, I understand making the decision to protect your friends, despite it may being the incorrect one. And it is the same thing that I ask you to help me do here. I would protect those within Latherton in the event that the 5 fail.
Okay. So I think we can do this. We're going to need something. And his name is Cedric. And he's going to need to come with.
And that quiet guy who was in the corner when we were down in the basement. He had some really great ideas about machine guns, and I'd like to bring him along too. We'll get into his race, class, and other details later on.
Cedric will be able to guide us in the whereabouts, ways, and culture, and not let us make a misstep.
That is true. Having a cultural aid would be a good boon, and he seemed to be
Attaché
fairly low.
is what I'll go with.
He seems to be fairly low ranking, so having him travel with a bunch of strangers wouldn't arouse too much suspicion, right?
Rodok,
He's
stop
also-
thinking with your dick. My God, man.
It'll fill Rodak's nights.
He's also very much in awe of us, so he'd probably do like whatever dumb
Do
garbage
whatever
shit
I
that
want.
we wanted him to do.
Yep.
Exactly.
I cannot offer you the acolyte.
NPCs, NPCs, come on, give them to us.
I cannot
tried,
offer you
guys.
the acolyte. I can have someone who knows the lands and is well traveled go with you.
We're gonna need to find out if Rodak is attracted to them first.
And we need to make sure they mesh with a team, because in reality, it's not the skill set, but it's the team building. That's really what makes the difference. Right? You can teach skills, but you can't teach team. I feel like you should know. Don't you lead this whole goddamn continent? I feel like you should know this already.
I offer you what I offer you. You can take it or leave it.
Oh my God, this guy.
Do you want your guns?
I got
I fall
just,
into line.
just
You
one
just
more
wait until I
idea.
have a goddamn machine gun, and I don't have to do what any of you say anymore.
Just one more idea. Why don't you come with us?
That
You
would
have
magic
again
paper.
raise suspicion. We
Don't-
Wear
can't.
a hood.
Wait, do you can't get the a unlimited supply of disguise self scrolls? You're a king.
I know you came from a world that was not keen on magic, but a disguised self wouldn't help anyone here.
You'd still be with us, but you wouldn't be you, and no suspicion would be raised.
All right, who do you have to offer us?
I'll give you an out here.
Is it Nipik? I heard that guy's great.
It is. None of it. I will find someone that will accompany you on your trip.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Load them up with healing potions.
I realize we've been squabbling for quite some time and not moving the story forward at all. And to that end, I apologize.
Man, you summon what you never know what you're gonna summon, and well,
That's true, yeah.
It's true.
So I guess we're gonna get on a merchant boat and go to Zynar first. Is this the plan?
I completely support that plan
Of
for
course.
no specific reason.
I mean,
Okay.
my understanding is that Barley feels like he's been heavily nerfed ever since the summoning. So if we need to get him his power level back up, then yeah, let's do it.
I'm okay with it. Can we? Is there
Okay,
any chance to
plasma
just get some
rifle?
more information about like we're just supposed to go there and make sure that they protect Latherton in case I burn the forest down?
I believe it's called ensuring the treaty. We're here to maintain
Like,
the status quo.
Does
They
anyone know
claim
how to go
insurance
about
on it?
that? Where to go? Who to see? What to talk to? Like what?
We're getting a royal attaché. I'm sure they'll come with a full briefing kit.
I'm sure of nothing.
I will send you with a letter. Do not open the letter.
You know we're gonna open the
man.
letter, right?
Oh man.
For as much as we know, you could be sending us there with a letter that says these are the guys that's fucking up all your shit. Kill them.
I promise to not open the letter, but I may need the paper to feed to my mushrooms.
No, you need to give it to our contact in Zynar.
I already
who's
opened
that?
the letter.
Who's that? Contact Designer. Who's that?
You do not need to know. You will accompany the man who does.
Oh, he hasn't read his Google Sheets far enough ahead. I got you.
Man, you want us to do all this shit for you, and you're not even gonna like tell us anything. Like, give us a bone or a magic set of armor. Like, either way.
Or a magic
That's
set of
cat.
armor.
That's cat sized.
Yeah, cat size armor.
I'm gonna need a full plate. Magic armor.
So
We'll do it.
he does hand you a letter, and basically it's fairly small, and it's stamped with black wax, and it's got the shape of a raven as a sigil.
I take the letter.
Oh, it's more animal shit. That's
I'm going to be in
interesting.
charge of the letter.
Or-
I would like to be in charge. I'm in the quartermaster here.
Yeah. You're going to be in charge of the letter.
Tomorrow at dawn, by the docks, there'll be a ship.
Okay. Oh,
There'll be a ship, a merchant ship. Ask for Captain Merrick.
Merrick.
Might we
We've had.
visit your armory before we depart?
Oh, wait. Before the armory, we've had problems with ships before.
What's the name?
What?
One time, guys. Fuck.
Does the ship also have a name?
It's the Golden Sunset.
In all universes, it's the
It's always all boats are named the Golden
Hey, listen.
Sunset.
If the ship doesn't currently have a name, that's fine. I'm just asking some good questions.
It's called the Dark Dawn.
Dark Dawn.
Ooh.
I like
Captain
that.
Merrick
Yeah,
of
no,
the
I
Dark
like
Dawn. All right.
Does Captain Merrick's
Fantastic.
last name happen to start with an A?
His last name?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. That's
Wait,
unfortunate.
Is that a reference?
I don't know. I wish it was now.
Merrick.
Captain America?
Oh.
Love
Yeah, I fucked up.
Okay.
Now it is. Now,
All right. I'm
now
sorry.
it's
Please
Alex
ask your-
Merrick.
Please
Alex-
ask your armory question.
Of course, you may visit the armory.
We can't take anything.
You can just look.
You can just go look at it.
No. We're heroes. We can take whatever we want.
You of course help yourself to whatever equipment you need.
I'm looking for something very specific.
I take one of his silver forks.
How many machine guns are in the armory?
Thank you, Seth. Asking the fucking important questions.
I'm looking
Got
for
you.
armor
Zero.
specifically of Elven make.
We don't have anything that fancy here.
Can I ask you a question? So the council asked us to go one way, and you're asking us to go. Are they going to be suspicious when we just get on a boat going the wrong fucking direction? Like,
No.
that's real obvious that we're just ignoring them, right? Are you going to tell them you sent us a different direction?
The council need not know where you go.
They're gonna fucking know. How many random weirdos are walking around this town? It's just us.
We're on the king's business.
I don't think we can say that though. I think that's what he's
We
saying.
explicitly
What,
can't say.
why do we
think-
give a shit about anyone in this
I just
world?
no. I'm legitimately asking. Like, aren't they gonna realize that we're not doing what they asked us to do when we get on a boat going the Dawn Dusker going the wrong direction?
Why would they know that you're going onto a boat?
You don't think they're watching us?
No.
Because he's in charge and tells the council what to do?
Do you? Because I feel like they're doing their own thing. Can you describe your relationship to the council?
The council was.
Is it one at a time for you or all five at once? I'm just.
The council was created long ago. They sealed away Heaven's heart.
That doesn't answer
So,
my question though. Like,
Down
do
to
you get along with the
Paolo?
council? Give it to me brass tacks. Are we supposed to sneak out of town?
You're not sneaking, you are going freely. Just because you are getting on a ship does not mean you are doing their bidding.
We just don't
The
want to get ganked by the council. I mean, you understand our concerns here, right?
I'm not concerned about the council.
I'm incredibly.
I mean, let's
concerned
be honest. I'm not concerned about the council either. They seem very bullet friendly.
The council sealed away the heart, and they know not what is happening now. Just because you are going in a different direction does not mean you are not doing their bidding and aiding them.
Okay, if you're not worried, then I'm not worried. You have a trustworthy face. And you have a magic paper that tells you everything. I'm good. I have no more questions. We can move on to the next scene.
All right. If no one has any more questions,
No, on the way
Oh.
out though, if there's like a guard or something, can I just be like, what was the king's surname again?
Fantasy name
Bayron.
generator.
It's Bayron.
Bear.
Oh my
Leonard
God, it's-
Bayron.
It's bears.
All right.
All right. So, if you guys would like to procure anything from the armory, I'm not sure there's much that is better than what you have. There's no like magical armaments or anything like that.
Where's the magic room with all the magic stuff?
Mhm.
There's no magic room with magic stuff. There are acolytes. That's about it.
Go
Potions
find your
of healing.
scrolls.
Will love a ring of spell storing? Possibly a pearl of power? Rod of the Archmage?
How about
No.
scrolls? I was trying to get you scrolls, man. Like,
There are no scrolls at their disposal for you at this time.
we were lied to. It was like, oh, no big deal. We'll get you whatever the fuck you need. You need scrolls this window. We got magic. It's no problem.
Leave a negative review on Yelp.
Came to this place and got no Liamon's tiny hut.
1 star, no machine guns.
Tiny Hut is a shitty spell anyway. It's fine. There's a much better construction spell in the same slot. Trust me. I can show you later.
Called a tent, I think.
We used to make it for camping all the time.
Okay. So as you are led back to your quarters, before you are eventually given, free reign to leave the castle proper, you're brought in. Cedric appears one more time, and he tells all of you that if you are in need of specific equipment of magical nature, he can bring you to a shop as you leave. It's on the southern portion of Latherton, right before you leave to go to Ebon's Watch.
Who's paying?
Are we subsidized by the kingdom for this?
If you go that way, the council will provide each of you with something on your way to Ebon's Watch.
Ooh.
Well, not want to turn down free stuff.
Yeah, we could just stealth around the other direction when we need to.
Good. So stealthy. Let's do it.
Do we? Well, I was gonna say, do we want to try and find Jode before we leave the city?
He'll catch up. He's smart like that.
Is he?
He'll get his, he'll come after his paper hat.
Wow.
He'll come after his paper hat.
I still have Jode's hat.
See? There we go.
He will come back for the hat, it's true.
See?
And Jode is very powerful. He's a level 4 bard. I'm sure he can take care of himself for a day or two.
So, are you following Cedric towards the shop?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So he leads you, through these wandering halls, down some stairs, and eventually, you exit the front of the castle. And the castle, you notice, the castle proper, is kind of situated on a hill. Kind of think like the Sky District in Skyrim type thing, where you have to go down. And as you start getting closer and closer to the southern edge, you start passing different marketplaces and different different stalls and stands, and a lot of people shopping, and different people performing different things. And eventually, you hear this.
It's my moment. Or not my moment.
It is your moment. You did this.
Josh's moment.
Come on, Dr. Blaze and Bruce.
Greg arrived just the other day. Came to the world in an unusual way, but there were boats to catch and coins to pay. He learned to walk before he came my way. He couldn't speak yet, but knew when he grew he'd think, I'm gonna be like Bob. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat with the cupboards and the goblin goon. Minotaur the barley drinking in the moon. When you coming home, 'cause I don't know when. We'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. But in town just the other day. He went up to Barley 'cause he wanted to play. He got my gun to shoot. I said, not today, I got a lot to do. But it was okay. He walked away with a smile. And he thought, I'm gonna be like Barley. You know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat with the kobolds and the goblin. Minotaur left Barley drinking in the moon. When you coming home, 'cause I don't know when. But we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then.
Let's just keep walking.
They came from Luton just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, great and proud of you. Can you sit for a while? Shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow your gun. My friends are waiting, I've got to run. And the cat with the kobolds and the goblin goon. Minotaur left Barley drinking in the saloon. When you coming home, Craig, I don't know when. We'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then.
We see like tears running down Barley's cheeks, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill that motherfucker! I can't. I'm so fucking." I just run off into the market.
And it's there. We'll end the session.
God damn it! I'm gonna murder the shit out of that stupid tiny lizard.
Nice.
So, how much has everyone's builds changed from
Literally
Not at all.
100%.
I have not thought about it for even 1 second.
Not one change at all.
I mean, spellcasters. Like, I lose 2 damage off my light crossbow. Like, it's basically immaterial.
Yeah, I'll probably just have to like swap some feats around or something. I don't think it's gonna be that big a deal.
Just crush her.
Well, then I'm sorry, Will, that you have to completely change your build.
I don't care. It's
Oh.
fun. So can I just say thank you, Seth, for taking us through the first 10 sessions or whatever it was.
Yeah, I feel
I couldn't thank you before because you guys were transitioning us. So
yeah. So I had just shitload of stuff going on, and it's to the point where I got to give something up, and it's unfortunately
it should
that.
100% be this, by the way. Like,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
just
a
that.
super easy choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it is. Yeah. So, but still, you built the world and the characters and all the rest of it that went with it. So.
Yeah, no, I'm just glad we get to keep playing and stuff. So I'm gonna try to put together a character potentially for next session and become a player, so that I just don't have to do all the outside DMing stuff, you know.
Yeah. There is a bunch of
huge
randoms that were created.
Yeah, and huge thanks to Josh for without hesitation volunteering to take over. So yeah.
Now let's hope that I can live up to the 2 DMs before me.
I mean, it's interesting so far. So
It's as you probably discovered in this session, you have to write like 5 minutes of content, and then we'll drag it out for 2.5
Yeah,
hours.
it's real
not
fucking
only
fun.
that, but you know what it reminded me of? You know that moment when you're playing DBD where you realize that the survivors are the monsters?
Yeah,
That's basically what just happened.
100%. Yeah. Like we are bad people. which I accept and I love. So
Yes.
Man,
They'll
y'all
bully
entered the room.
They bully the NPCs if they want.
Y'all entered that room. I thought you were gonna fucking kill Cedric. I was like, oh god, I did
Wow.
not think this through.
you should
I
put
was
an army in
close.
there.
I was close.
Well, you see the blood sacrifices, and your mind goes to a very specific place, right? So,
Yeah, no, I
Oh my god, yeah. Imagine how differently that would have went. You guys would have been escaping a fucking castle.
feel like there are two corpses with their blood all flowing towards this brazier where this other guy is standing there being like, hey.
guys,
So yeah,
Yeah. So obviously make changes, change spells, feats, whatever you need. If anyone is feeling like they don't want to continue their character over, we can also work that into it. I figured that for the most part, you guys would want to keep your characters and just make the changes to the different
Yeah.
things for the world you're in.
Everyone's character's
Crossbow.
awesome, so I hope no one is.
crossbow
gonna-
was
Everything
change it,
is
yeah.
staying the same. I'm perfectly fine.
I
Now,
will
to shoot twice. I need a bonus action. Ruins
try
everything.
to fit in somehow.
Mayhaps. Listen, if you, however you want to come in, let me know. We can work things up.
I have an idea that I want to run by you.
Is it an Asimar who is in the corner?
No.
Is it the king's spy that's coming with us?
Is it a rouge?
I thought about it because like I was looking at stuff that like no one has done in a while, and just like man, there are no rogues. Then it'd be kind of fun to be a rogue, but then I'm trying to think of like archetypes. I'm like I can't think of anything off the top of my head that's not the bad archetype.
Swashbuckler.
Exactly. There's only one archetype, by the way.
Phantom.
You can be a swashbuckler. You can be a pirate.
No, that's true,
Sounds
but I'm
like
just
yeah.
saying like at its core, it's still a
It's still a
steely
rogue.
boy.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
arcane trickster, I would like to play, but like
It's still a rogue.
it's still
It's funny, Seth. I was listening to. Have you listened at all to the second season of Greetings Adventurers? Like the
I have
newest one
not.
they did. Yeah. So
have
they
not.
they hit level 20 and they reset. And Bachman is a rogue. In the second session or whatever, there was an argument about hiding in sneak attack. So it doesn't matter even if you are 10, 12-year professionals. That is still a curse that follows you. So
To be fair,
Listen.
they're terrible at D&D. So
yeah, that's right.
If you want to roll a rogue and you want to bring hiding and sneak attack and all that stuff into it, that's fine. Just remember that anything that you utilize against the NPCs will be utilized against you, probably with twice as much force.
I believe it because that'd be my plan.
Just ask Will about how many times he told me they're level 1 yesterday.
you get to be Gambit the rogue from Runeterra.
I have not played Runeterra. I don't know League at all.
Yeah, it's just a character archetype.
Yeah, I thought about that. It was potentially either that, some sort of paladin, because nobody's really done paladin.
Paladins are hard to play.
Yeah, there's certain
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, ranger, paladin.
Ranger, I have an idea for ranger in my head that I could potentially do too. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
We've avoided certain classes like the plague.
Yeah.
An actual cleric that's not part druid.
That too,
I
yeah.
know. Never mind. What's his name was? Alec.
Alec.
Yeah.
Mm,
And also, high-level clerics are really boring to play.
Twilight Cleric.
boring is subjective.
What else have? I feel like we've not played. Yeah. So rogue, ranger, and paladin.
I mean,
Listen, I still have this character build of Dagger Chan, ready to just dagger a bitch.
Oh, and a real wizard. Yeah, no one's played a real wizard yet.
Hey, I'm a real wizard.
Also,
Yeah, like we
one
said.
thing. One thing. I don't like to I guess. I don't know, shove lore and everything else down people's throat. If you want to learn stuff, ask questions. It is all there for you. But I would like you to ask if you care, because otherwise I don't want to basically be monologuing for like 20 minutes about different things and then you guys not care, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So ask questions. You can ask about the different things for locations, and I don't know, art on the wall, whatever it is, and there's a lot of information if you want it, but I don't want to just give it to you if you don't particularly care, if that makes sense.
Where are the machine guns, Josh?
I told you.
Are they actually there? Because I've been led astray so many times.
No,
I
you
mean,
haven't. You were
no
told
one-
exactly where they were, and you chose to never go there.
Nobody said the word machine guns other than you. You were told that there are guns,
Yeah, I don't know what.
but not machine guns.
We probably shouldn't do this King's Quest.
Temper
That was
your
the whole reason.
expectations. Temper your expectations.
It's all muskets. It's
Um,
actually, they don't even have bullets. They're just firing like scrapped silverware out of it.
I assume we're gonna need a new Roll20 login.
Yeah, I'll send out a thing for it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna close the stream. So goodbye. Let's see.
Bye.
Jesse,
everybody.
the only person in the stream. Goodbye, Jesse.
Bye, Jesse.